I was super blessed to grow up in a healthy home with loving parents who believed in eating whole foods. They knew it was super important to fuel our bodies. My sister and I were both competitive swimmers and growing girls. We ate dinner together as a family every single night. And yes, we were at a kitchen table and we ate real food and we did not get fast food hardly ever. I remember actually it being a really big treat for us when we got pizza night. And then after that, we got popcorn and squirt on a weekend night. My parents were also super athletic and worked out. In fact, my mom ran 2 marathons in her 40s. And watching her really work full time as we were growing up and caring for us and caring for her own body, really, she made nutrition a big priority and a huge priority for our family. That had a really big impact on me. And then, of course, my dad, growing up with him working full time as well, he was probably the main cook in our family. He was a cook in the Army, and he makes the most amazing meals and actually makes me a birthday cake every year that I have been alive. So he definitely gave me a strong foundation. And you know, like many people, I didn't realize until my adult life what a huge impact my parents had on my view for nutrition. So I went through a season of eating not as healthy as I should have as a college student and as a young adult. And you know, something happens when you become a mom, or at least it did for me. And, you know, I began making changes really in the organic food aisle. I started buying mostly organic foods, and I really had a strong desire to learn more about nutrition. And I knew with my 2 little girls that I would be their primary healthcare provider. And I knew too, with diabetes running on both one side of the family and heart disease running on the other side of the family with our close family members, that nutrition really needed to be a priority for me and my family. And so I hired in a registered dietitian, and she worked with me. And really, that was a huge changing point in my life. She came in and she raided my pantry, and she showed me how to read food labels. And oh my goodness, this opened my eyes to what I was really putting in my family's body. And I got to tell you, I felt bad about not being educated sooner. And I also felt power to start making a difference. So we started adding in whole food nutrition, a supplement, to our daily routine. And that was through Juice Plus. And that company opened my eyes to so much more education. So 1 year into my whole health journey, I decided to enroll in the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And I remember when my husband, Chad, asked me why I was investing our finances and a year-long portion of my time into this education. When I already had a master's degree and I already had a great job, I just said, I don't know. I just have a strong passion for this, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this beyond our own family, but I believe that I'm being called to do this. And so I jumped in with both feet, and I completed the program while I was working full time as a corporate personal development coach and raising my family. And I was also at the same time building a strong business with Juice Plus, taking care of my customers and leading my amazing team. I was making significant changes within my own family, including my parents and my younger sister, who joined in the health mission with me and became a health coach as well. I have loved coaching business owners and their teams around the country while modeling healthy living and inspiring them to make changes in their own health. And with my husband being a business owner, and after seeing so many others that I have coached over the years, I know what a struggle that health can be. And the stress of owning a business can take a big, big toll. And my heart is to help them. I have loved serving and empowering my clients, and I thrive in leading my most amazing team who does the same thing. And I am super blessed to be living out my mission to help educate and empower people to live their best lives and leave a strong legacy. And with my faith, I believe that God brings us into things well before we understand why. And sometimes, guys, we'll never understand why. People out there who are fighting cancer have been placed in my path over the past few years. And it has really become a mission of mine to help them fight using as many holistic methods as possible in conjunction with their regular medical care. And I have seen so many miracles, and I've also seen cancer take some precious people. My biggest fight was this year when my dad was diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer. We used every tool in the holistic tool belt, and I knew without a shadow of a doubt that whatever happened, I trusted God's plan. And I knew that we left nothing on the table. And I believe everything that I have learned to this point, all of the contacts that I have made, were possibly just for this time in helping my dad. And today, he is cancer-free. And I am on a war path to help other people do whatever they can to fight this disease and all diseases. And I'm so excited about expanding on my longtime coaching career to open up my market to serve more people. I desire to help business owners, entrepreneurs, men, women, kids, moms, dads, families learn how to fuel their bodies and their minds in a way that fights disease. We can control the controllables. And did you know that 75% of all disease is preventable with lifestyle and health choices? I'm going to take those odds, and my health coaching team is going to do the same. And I want to empower you to do the same thing.